So the ops room is a 2-cost protection support. It has 3 alert counters. It says when a friendly character would take any amount of damage while defending, we can remove 1 alert counter from here to prevent 1 of that damage and remove 1 threat from a scheme. The key here is that it's when a friendly character. That includes your allies. And so we are going to be building this around keeping Spider UK alive. Spider UK, oh my gosh, Giant Lasagna! Thank you so very much for the subscription. Hope you're doing fantastic. Dork Beast, love it. Love it. Yes. Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. So Spider UK, after Spider UK defends against an enemy attack, we're going to, or actually when he defends against an enemy attack, we're going to deal damage equal to the number of Web Warrior cards that we control. So if we can keep him alive, we're going to start doing a ton of damage. Wikipedia, built around Pulse Grenade and Firepower. Ooh, Wikipedia, you're going to like this Venom deck. Yes. So the Venom deck that we're going to be playing next, just kind of spoiler, or not spoiler, sneak peek. How about that? We got Firepower, and we got Pulse Grenades, and we got other tricks as well. Firepower is the silly card. I want to use it with either a Nick Fury or a Gambit that can charge up those counters as well. The amount of encounter cards in Mysterio, yeah, it's insane. So when Spider UK defends, we're going to get to deal damage equal to the number of Web Warrior cards that we control, which with Spider UK is at least 1. So we got at least 1. And then we can prevent up to 3 damage with the Ops room. We've got Scarlet Spider that says when another Web Warrior character would take any amount of damage, Scarlet Spider takes that damage instead. So if more sneaks through, we can also defend for UK. Scarlet Spider can also deal with consequential, say on Peter Parker or someone like that. I'm just saying. We got Energy Shield, so that's another way that we can reduce some damage. We're actually probably, well, we may put it on Scarlet Spider. I was thinking more Peter, but, and then we got Reinforced Suit. So Reinforced Suit here on Scarlet Spider, Reinforced there, and then we'll go with Peter as that last Reinforced Suit. We got Team Training to up our health, and this is kind of interesting because I've never really played Web Warriors where I don't want them to be bouncing in and out of play, so it'll be fun. We got Render Medical Aid and Med Team. So those are the main ways we're keeping them alive. Oh, actually, yeah, I added in Ready for a Fight because I was not even on my protection and leadership cards. So a lot of ways to keep them tough. Spider UK. If we have all 3 of these, it's going to be doing 3 damage. If we have Web of Life and Destiny, it's going to be doing 4 damage. And because we have the Triskelion, we should be able to have at least another one of these allies out. I actually may cut out Spider-Man 2099. I don't know if I have enough ally slots for Spider-Man 2099 to be in there, because these I want to be popping in and out of play. I'm going to switch a Spider 2099 for a Rapid Response. That's what I'm going to do here at the last second. Find a Rapid Response. There you go. Perfect. Just so that we can get them back into play. We've got to cross the Spider-Verse to go find them. Call for backup. Night Nurse per the Olap's request. Warrior of the Great Web, giving Spider-Woman the Web Warrior trait, bringing our number of Web Warrior cards up to a potential 6. Quinn Carrier, and our doubles. So that's kind of the deck build. It's all about keeping Spider UK alive and using him to defend against either enemy or minion attacks to take them out. So I think it's going to be kind of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's a really cool suggestion. Ooh, War Machine with Firepower is going to be awesome as well. Yeah. Nice. Aerial Bomber. Sweet. Pulse Grenade can be used even after exhausted for Firepower. Falcon knows when to drop. Oh, yeah. Falcon does know when to drop the grenades. That's really cool. Spider-Woman, interesting. Still excited for Ops Room. I think Ops Room is such an interesting card. Once I realized that it was when a friendly character defends and would take damage, I was like, okay, how can we use this with allies? And then when the Olaps was like, you should use Spider-Woman to do it, I was like, oh yeah, here we go. I was in that combo with Mean Swing, exhausting Pulse Grenade, and then exploding it. That's awesome. Yeah, I've got In the other deck, we've got Energy Spears, which can be exhausted, and Yarnborn, which can be exhausted and still have benefits. So I'm pretty excited. Venom with Firepower is going to be, yeah. Camson got Winter Soldier, but not sure about Falcon. I have the rest of the Shield Wave. Do you think he is a must-have? What's your... I like him a lot. I think that he came with a lot of really cool cards. I think that he's a really fun hero. I think he's a really strong hero. Really strong, I don't know. High B probably is where I'm landing with him. I think he is a very crunchy hero. So if you're someone who likes to figure out a puzzle, if you're someone who plays a lot of multiplayer, then I would say he's probably, I don't know if I'd say anything is a must-have, but it's probably in that top tier. But yeah. Firepower and Moment of Triumph. Savior, but last night Zola had 5 minions. Oh, jeez. But I was also able to clear 4 minions and gain 3 life in 1 turn. That's insane. Friendly Robot, did I find a way to play Falcon and Winter Soldier in pool? We're going to try that today. I think the Falcon game, we're going to try building it in pool and seeing how it goes. So, what's up? Yeah, I'll be interested to see how it shows up in pool. But Falcon has the ability to kind of manipulate the top card of the deck and make sure that we have the right encounter or sets coming out or whatever it's called. So it'll be fun. I think we're running at 47 cards. So we're running a little heavy, but I typically will do that with Spider-Woman just because you do have to have that balance. Also, Spider-Woman with the Winning Hand promo. I think I actually have another Spider-Woman promo. Yeah, I have another Spider-Woman promo. Same alter ego art, different hero art. Con of Heroes was awesome. Sweet. Okay, so Dark Beast Bogus Journey set the Blue Moon, Genosha, and Savage Lands aside, including each environment. In expert mode, we're revealing the high-tech goggle attachment. Then, when this stage is completed, we lose the game. Starts out with 1, threats out of 10. That Spider-Woman promo is awesome. Which one do you like more? I think they're both pretty cool. I think Falcon suffers from being released with Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier has a lot of straightforward pros, and Falcon says thinkier pros. Yeah. I saw someone talk about it where they were saying that each release this wave has someone that's a little bit more crunchy, or crunchier than the other hero that was released. Like Silk is a little bit more thinky than Shuri. Shuri is actually pretty thinky, I think, but yeah, Falcon is a lot more complex than Winter Soldier is. Yeah. Love Savage Lands, add Sauron, be evil. I added Mutant Insurrection because I figured that'd be some fun minions to add in. So we got Mutant Insurrection. And then when revealed, we're going to reveal a random set aside environment and shuffle the rest of the encounter set into the deck. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where are my dice? Oh, there's one. 6. It is the Savage Land. So the villain is going to gain Retaliate 1. And as a special, whenever we resolve the special, which is typically when Dark Beast attacks, we're going to discard the top 3 cards of our deck. Giant Lasagna. Literally every hero this wave has multiple aspects they can go down. They aren't one-sided at all. Oh, yeah. There's a lot going on with these heroes for sure. Mutant Insurrection is an excellent choice. I was like, I haven't played it in a decent while. The thing with Falcon can do far better in a game with bigger boost icons than Winter Soldier. Honestly, anyone except for like Scarlet Witch and some others. Yeah. And I would even say yes, 100% agree. And then also I would say that Falcon's strength comes from Aerial Recon. I think that is his best card. The one where you can deal yourself an encounter card, because you're going through the top card of that deck so frequently that you can deal yourself just the easiest encounter card and then prevent the next encounter card. So his manipulation and his like control is top tier, S tier. And figuring out exactly how and when to trigger that is, I think, the biggest little puzzle for him. Got an encounter card. Dark Beast is a 2. Actually, technically, he's a 3/2 because he has that high-tech goggles. We can exhaust our hero and resolve the special on the setting environment to discard the high-tech goggles. Here we go. I think what you just said about Recon is the right way to play it. I love Recon. It's so good. It's so good. Because like you can just deal yourself a quick strike minion and then go to Alter Ego. Or you can deal yourself a card that like Dance of Death. I was dealing myself Dance of Death in the two-handed game that I posted today when I only had one character. And it's like, okay, I will take an encounter card for 1 damage. I will do that all the time. And stuff like that. So it's a puzzle, and like I feel like I'm learning more about Falcon every single time I play him. I'm enjoying him. I think he's a fun puzzle to play, and I think his strengths are hidden. I think he is a much better hero than I thought he was when I first pulled him out. I was kind of putting him with Nightcrawler. I think he's better than Nightcrawler. Falcon really shines with a good Justice player at your side or two-handed. Justice is really good with Falcon, yeah. Because you have all the encounter deck manipulations and everything. I like that. Could possibly pair that with a single card Cosmic Entities. I want them to work so bad. I would play Falcon with the Cosmic Entities if they were costed appropriately. They're just not. Like the leadership Cosmic Entity is 2 cost and you draw a card. So you're paying 3 effective costs to get 1 effective resource. So 3 effective resources to get 1. So it's like, this doesn't really make sense. I guess like you skip your encounter phase, but it's like, I bet there's some cool synergy with Falcon and Silk. Ooh, I bet, yeah. Oh, that would hurt my head so much to play. Falcon is like the Maria Hill puzzle we want. Yeah. Trap It. In multiplayer, I was enjoying dealing someone an encounter card when they were about to deck to prevent the extra card. That way they would know one of the 2 they're about to deal with. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. On my to-do list for two-handed games is to play with Star-Lord. You can deal Star-Lord the extra encounter card so that you can have an extra encounter card for all of his shenanigans and stuff. I like Winter Soldier too. I like them a lot. Oh yeah, they're both fantastic. Cosmic Entity should have been 0 cost, yeah. Or they should have also resolved on a boost. Yeah. Haven't played since Adam Warlocks. They're just not well costed. Like you're overpaying for something that may trigger, and if it doesn't, tough. I like to see some Shield Falcon shenanigans with the Shield events and Justice. Did we do that? I think we did that at one point. It works really well. Like blindfold and then all of the manipulation of the decks. Very strong. All right, let's see Jessica. We got Containment, Immunity. We got Strength. We got Call for Backup on turn 1. That's really exciting. We got Spider-Man on turn 1. A Quinn Carrier on turn 1. And a Venom Blast. Alrighty. Let's mulligan the Venom Blast. Let's mulligan Containment, Immunity. I think I can play Spider-Man or Quinn Carrier. Let's go ahead and play Quinn Carrier. Spider-Man is not going to have any immediate impact on the game because we don't actually have a Web Warrior that we can ready. And Spider-Man is harder to play because Spider-Man requires those or has the resource requirements. And so I'd rather just play across Spider-Verse to grab them. Or honestly, Call for Backup. Let's mulligan those. See what we get. Come on. We got Pheromones. That's huge. Love it. Pheromones is a silly card. Pheromones is a really, really silly card. It's very, very strong. We got Reinforced Suit. And we've got a Spider UK. Well, there you go. There's our, that's what we needed. I'm playing Pheromones. Holy cow. Okay, so like straight up, I think we play Pheromones, we hold Spider UK. Passing on call for backup is kind of wild. You can look at the top card of any deck once per round. Let's go ahead and look at the top. This will probably, we got a Sinister Strike. So that will be an encounter card if we play Pheromones. Playing Winter Soldier today in Aggression. Any card suggestions? Ooh, Man on the Wall all the time. Bring It is really fun. Minion summoning stuff with him is just a good time. When Daredevil comes out, I bet we play the encounter deck. Not even on the table. Gambino and Winter Soldier is a maining. Also spoiling for a fight. Yeah. Taco Bell for life, bro. Nice. I love that. I felt the 2-cost cosmetic entities made for a bit of sense since they get around the 2 value when they're revealed, probably at least 4 value when taking in place of an encounter card. That's true, but if you hit them on a boost, you pay 3 for nothing. It's a 0 boost, but then it gets discarded to your discard pile and you have to do it again. So I think like a boost to shuffle it back into the deck would have been nice. Good morning, the Shivi. How you doing? No, another Web Warrior Spider UK isn't effective. That's true. The entire deck is built around him, though. So I think like we want to hold on to him definitely. 0 boost is also usually good unless you're chump blocking, which is definitely happens most of the time. Yeah, I would. So the way that I think about it, right? I think about like, am I okay paying? Average boost is probably around 2. Am I okay paying 3 effective resources for 2 health? No, I'm not. So that's how I would evaluate it as a 0 boost. I think like, what is it, like 3 for, it's about 1 for 1. So I'd want it to cancel a 3 boost icon, but then I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Any suggestions on the new silhouettes? I think I've heard Hercules and Wonder Man as the leading theories. Alright, let's flip up to Spider Woman. Let's use a strength and a Quinn carrier. Or, I'm sorry, a strength and a call for backup to play a Quinn carrier. We'll use a Quinn carrier and a reinforced suit to play a Pheromones to stun and confuse Dark Beast. Oh, I have things. I have to find my my Spider Woman tokens. Here they are. Does anyone else like organize the aspects in an order in their head? Like I always go aggression, justice, leadership, protection. It's alphabetical, but that's how like my cards are organized. Is anyone else as crazy as I am when it comes to that? I'm like, this is the order. This is the aspect order. That's what it is. The 0 boost thing is nice because you know it's a 0. It doesn't feel good to keep coming back to your deck. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it says stays in the deck if it's a boost. I don't think it is. I think whenever a card is discarded, it goes to the owner's discard pile. So if a card is discarded from like a boost effect, it goes back to whoever owns that card, which would be the hero. Unfortunately, yeah. When new heroes announced, I show my girlfriend and let her pick first dibs out of pairs. She picks Winter Soldier. Next one she picked Hulkling, but called him Green Scaly Boy. Yes. Mr. Fantastic would be crazy. I think so. I do think that they go to the player's discard pile. Someone let me know. Someone let me know if I have understood that incorrectly. But I'm pretty sure it goes to the player's discard pile. What's up? Nelson Allender. I can't imagine them releasing Fantastic Four separately. I just want Fantastic Four. A different box for each aspect, except pool I have with aggression. Nice. So that was Pheromones. That gives us a +1 to all of our stats until the end of the round. We have Spider UK, which we are going to hang on to. We'll just sit here and thwart right there. And we will stand up. This is going to be a caught off guard. I'm going to be very sad. We got Night Nurse, Spider UK, Venom Blast, ready for action, and a Genius. Sick. Beautiful. You love to see it. We've got 1. We've got Stun. We've got 2 encounter cards. The first one being Nowhere is Safe. It is! No! Alrighty, we lose the Quinn Carrier. That's so sad. And then we got Sinister Strike. I'm so sad. Yeah, Griffin, I do need to drink after that. That's tough. Alrighty, he's attacking us for 2. We're going to go 1. No, Web of Life and Destiny, Energy Shield, and a Madam Web. What a tough loss. Ah. Yeah. He's attacking us for 2. 3. We'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. I am upset. Something a little stronger, yeah, right? Unless the rules have changed, they go back to your discard pile. Sweet. Yeah, that's what I thought. I like the new box, but I'm a little disappointed we aren't getting Fantastic Four, the Defenders. The more that I think about it, the more that I'm okay with it, mainly because I think that what that means is that we have a lot more of this game coming out. Right? So if they're taking time and spending time on creating these cards, then I think we're going to get Fantastic Four, and so we should have time. And also, this is like their bonus wave, so they're probably choosing heroes that weren't kind of on that initial roadmap. Yeah, so Fantastic Four next. I would think so. Man, that boo, Dark Beast, boo. Alrighty, let's go Spider UK and the Night Nurse to play Spider UK. That's going to be a protection card. We'll go ahead and do ready for action to give Spider UK a tough. It's going to be a blue card. I can't. That was tough. That was a really tough first turn. Yikes. Alrighty. Do we want to swing in for 3? Now let's just thwart. Flip down. Let's see what's coming. Evil Alliance. Okay, good. We're getting our Nemesis minion. That's great. Okay, did I shuffled that deck? I guess yeah. I mean, there's a Savage Land card in the discard pile, but like we hit in the first 4, 3 of our standard 3 cards. That's brutal. All right, let's stand up. Inconceivable. Inconspicuous. Spider-Man Hobie. Auto. Finesse. Alrighty. Scarlet Spider. Alrighty. And an Energy. Decent. Gotta use all that backup art. That's a very positive spin. I don't hate it. Yeah, I mean like if the game was nearing its end, we would be seeing high caliber characters so that they could ensure longevity of sales. I'm really hoping team up cards can work with leaders. That would be really cool if they changed the ruling on that, but I don't think that they can right now. Alrighty, we got 1. Confuse. Let's get our Nemesis. Turn 2 Nemesis. Now we're talking. While the Viper is engaged with you, your hand size is reduced by 1. We got the Viper's Ambition, which comes in with 3 threat. We're going to shuffle these guys in. Cool. That's fun. What are we doing here? Finesse. Into a Inconspicuous to take out Viper's Ambition, and then Auto? I don't know. We'll see. They did say leaders count towards cards that say the villain. They could do that too. Yeah. I could see them. I could also see them just kind of updating it to saying you have to be playing the identity of one of the team ups in any friendly character, because I would assume that your leader is considered a friendly character, but maybe not. Alrighty. Let's see what the top card of this deck is. It's drawing nearer, because of course it is. That's fine. We have a tough status card. Okay. Can you use a team up if another player has one of those characters as an ally? Yes, but you still have to be playing a hero on the team up card. Let's flip up the Spider Woman. Let's go ahead and use a energy to play Finesse, which we can use to discount the cost or generate a wild resource for a aspect card, which we're going to use Finesse to play Inconspicuous to clear out the Viper's Ambition. That removes 3 threats from among schemes in play. That's a Justice card. Let's use Spider-Man, Hobie, and Kane to play Otto. Otto will thwart 1 here. I guess we'll ready Finesse. Woo! And then we will punch for 2 here on the Viper. Okay. Let's stand up. Our hand size is 4 because the Viper is mean. We got the Ops Room, our apartment, self-propelled glide, and another Ops Room. Alrighty. Something I discovered recently that I had not thought about until this: Finesse can pay for Hone Technique. That's a fun combo. Yeah. Yeah. What was it? It can also pay for Energy Shield, which is in this deck, which I think is kind of fun because when you generate any resources for an aspect card, that could be for like Yarnborn or something like that as well. And so Energy Shields, you can just use Finesses to pay for Energy Shields. Hone Tech. I don't think I've ever tried a Spider-Woman Hone Technique build. That's kind of interesting. Team up shouldn't work with leaders. It says identity or ally. I could see them updating that in 1.7. Alrighty, let's add 1 here. Dark Beast is going to attack. We're going to discard 1, 2, 3. He's attacking for 4, and we know it's going to be 4. Okay, so we're playing the Ops Room and probably Jessica Drew's apartment, which will be 2. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is block with Spider-Man Otto here. Because I can push 1 damage to the Viper, and then I can attack the Viper. Which, this is another standard 3 card. That's insane. And then that's going to take the Viper out. So let's block with Otto. It's going to be enough to take Otto out. So there we go. Then we will defend with Spider UK against the Viper's attack. We will deal 1 damage because we control 1 Web Warrior, and it's going to knock our tough status. Then our encounter card is Forearm. After Forearm attacks you, discard X cards from the top of your deck, where X is the number of physical resources in your hand. Gross. Alrighty. Cool. This resets. We're going to go Finesse and a self-propelled glide to play an Ops Room. It's going to come with 3 alert counters. We can remove an alert counter to prevent a damage when we are defending. It's going to be a protection card. Then we're going to go ahead and knock out the Viper. Boom, just like that. Let's use the Ops Room to play Jessica Drew's apartment. I think we're flipping down here, honestly. If we scheme out, we scheme out. YOLO! All right. Jessica Drew's apartment. We'll search the top 5 cards for an aspect card. We got Reinforced Suit, Triskelion, Warrior, Team Training, and Rapid Response. I think I'm going to take Reinforced Suit. Actually, I'm going to take Rapid Response and then pitch Rapid Response. Our deck is getting fairly thin, and so I think anything that I draw next turn, I'm going to be happy to play it. I was doing Firepower, so I wanted home. Oh, sick. Yeah. Ooh, Hone Technique with Firepower, even though it's one, but it's like one across as many weapons as you exhaust. Firepower is silly. I think they should have capped it. Leader is already meant to mean villain when referencing cards. I think in true solo it is, or like in cooperative mode it is. I've been building decks outside of the expected. Example, an Aerial Cyclops deck. Ooh, that's fun. We got 6 cards. We're standing up. What do we got? Give me something good. We got Triskelion, Render Medical Aid, Across the Spider-Verse, a Finesse, a Ready for Action, and an Inconspicuous. You'll love to see it. Dark Beast is going to scheme for 3, 4. It's going to take us to 6. And then Forearm will scheme for 0, which is the main reason we flipped down. And then we've got Dark Beast schemes. Give him a tough status card. It's going to be 3, 4. That is game. Yikes. Wow. Alrighty. We're going to run that back just because that was tough. We went from... Wow. Okay, well. That was a really good opening hand, too. That's sad. Really good start. Yeah. There's no reason to cap Firepower because most weapons are restricted to your best. Not Energy Spear, not Pulse Grenade, not Laser Blaster. The deck that I'm running caps out at 3, 7, 10. 10 with a Hone Technique and a... Or not a Hone Technique, but an Aggressive Energy and a Warrior skill. What would that be? 50 damage for 2 effective resources. Takes a lot of setup, but it's going to be fun. They should have said max 3 or something like that. Exhaust up to 3 weapons. Or exhaust weapons that are attached to your identity. I think when you can exhaust weapons that are attached to allies, it breaks it. Alrighty. Well, that was a sad start. Some of the weapons are situational, so having them in play can be tricky. Sure. Yeah, I agree. Do you mind losing? I know that you play on hard. Nah. Not really. I don't really get bummed when I lose. I just cry about it later. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm good. It says you control. You control weapons that are attached to your allies. You do. You do control those, yeah. We're gonna re-roll a 5 or a 6. We're just gonna keep Savage Lands. Sweet. I don't have to reshuffle or anything. Oh, but we also got like our Nemesis immediately. That was brutal. Nope, that's not it. Yep. Yeah, so that's why like Rocket can tinker tech upgrades attached to allies, which is really fun. So I prefer standard because I want to enjoy the mechanics. Expert is not your cup of tea. Totally fair. Yeah. I just like the fact that you're able to modulate it. Cool. It's fine where it's at Firepower. It could be insane if you were to go further than 3 pings. Are you not allowed to go? I think you are, right? Oh, it is up to 3 weapon. For some reason, I thought there was no cap. I don't know why. You can only do 3. Yeah, no, Firepower's fine. For some reason, I thought it was... I don't know. Never mind. Firepower is totally fine. Just kidding. I lied. That deck is not going to be as exciting. Nice. Okay, cool. We're all on the same page. Okay, Jessica Drew. Second time's the charm, right? We got the Ops Room, Finesse, Auto, Ready for Action, Web of Life and Destiny, and a Reinforced Suit. I would like to get Finesse and Web into play. Let's see if we can mulligan into a double. Pheromones. Well, that's pretty good. Inconspicuous. Render Medical Aid. And Triskelion. Alright, so what I think we may do is Pheromones hold Web. What's up, Don? I'm doing fantastic. Doesn't have to be 9. Hone Technique makes it 12. Warrior can make it 15. Gambit can add 3 on top of it. So can Nick. So it can be... What would that be? 6 damage per. So 18, 21, 24. Aggressive Energy makes it 27. Is that 27 for 2? That would be cool. A weapon upgrade that exhaust, you could get it for a card effect. That'd be really fun. Let's see what we're getting. Genetic enhancements. Alrighty. Okay. Second time's the charm. Let's flip up to Spider-Woman. We're going to use Inconspicuous and a Render Medical Aid to play a Finesse. We can exhaust the Finesse to generate a wild resource for a aspect card. We're going to use Triskelion to play Pheromones, which will stun and confuse Dark Beast. It's going to be my leadership card. And we're going to thwart the main because now I am traumatized about the main going over. We're going to hold Web of Life and Destiny. We're going to stand up. Hopefully draw a double. We got Night Nurse, Across the Spider-Verse, Med Team, the Ops Room. Alright, cool. If you draw nowhere in this, yes. I'm not as upset losing a Finesse, but I don't want to draw it. I have a John Wick custom deck that's called Just a Pencil, which allows a player to put a card from their hand face down and count it as a weapon upgrade with 2. Oh, that's fun. That's cool. That's a really fun custom. Derek played for the first time in probably a year yesterday. Nice. Welcome back. Took your boy Hulk against Unis with Infinite, Wrecking Crew, and Standard 3. Took a bit. Ended up winning my last 3 games. Nice. That's awesome. Welcome back. I'm so happy you're back. Was Unis the first time you had played? Has that been out for a year? Flip the table, throw the camera. Let's add 1. Dark Beast is stunned. And counter card is Samurai. After Samurai attacks you, place 1 charge counter here. Choose to take damage equal to the number of charge counters, or discard 1 card you control with a printing cost equal to or greater than the number of charge counters on Samurai. Then we got Genetic Enhancements with a +1 attack. Oh, he's been out over a year? That's wild. You've been on a sub-service, so even though you haven't played, you still bought everything? Nice, gotcha. Yeah. Exploding Fist is going to be an archetype. Here we go. Alrighty, let's use Med Team Across the Spider-Verse and the Ops Room to play Web of Life and Destiny. Finesse will play a Night Nurse. That's going to give us +1 here. We are going to go ahead and punch for 2 on Samurai. Let's flip down and hide. We're going to get a Pterosaur. We're going to discard 3 cards. That's fine. Stand up. Night Nurse comes in with 3 counters. We've got a Rapid Response, Ready for Action, Jessica Drew's Apartment, Reinforced Suit, Venom Blast, and a Madam Web. Alrighty. Add 1. We're confused. Samurai will add 1. Then we got the Pterosaur. When revealed, we're going to resolve the special to discard a Pheromone sad, Quinn Carrier sad, and an Inconspicuous less sad. Savage Land seems like a very difficult encounter set. It's fun. It can be, especially it's tough to grab at the beginning because you can discard all your setup cards and that can be tough. Do I have a least favorite hero? Valkyrie. It's wonderful in Zola with all those dinos popping out. Savage. You made a custom beast hero? Sick. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. He's ready for action to play Jessica Drew's Apartment. Let's use Jessica Drew's Apartment. We got Energy, Containment Immunity, Reinforced Suit, Scarlet Spider, and a Venom Blast. We're going to take a Venom Blast. You don't like Rogue? I like Rogue a lot. Don't let D20 hear you talking about Valkyrie. When did you start using that method of shuffling? This method? Just like the smash shuffle? I think I've done this forever. Stop hitting yourself. Such a fun card. Oh, dealing out the cards. I do that for competitive TCGs. So typically that's called like a pile shuffle. And so like in competitive TCGs, you can do that. And it's also a way to make sure that you're counting cards. So I always deal them into 5 stacks. And then based on like if I deal out 4 on the last round, I know that I'm either at 44 or I'm at 39. Right? So it also kind of helps me make sure that I have all the cards that I should have in the deck. D20 Woodworking is another YouTuber. I don't know if he made I Hate Nick Fury videos. I don't actually know. I've never seen those. Jessica Drew, what do we got? We got a giant ape coming, so that's fun. Let's go ahead and flip up to here. Let's use a Finesse Madam Web to play a Venom Blast to deal 5 damage to the Pterosaur. Give us +1 there. We're going to use Reinforced Suit and Venom Blast to play a Rapid Response, which will give us a +1 here. Then we are going to attack for 3 on Samurai to take him out. Let's stand up. We've got a Scarlet Spider. We've got another Finesse, Warrior of the Great Web, Spider-Man Hobie, and a Team Training. Alright. The defense card that just gives +3 for 0 cost gets a lot of love from... Oh, yeah. That's really efficient damage, too. Like 0 for 3 for like Turn the Tide is really good. I like Stop Hitting Yourself a lot. I just think it's a fun design. I love it with Gambit. I love Gambit. Papa, what's up? Alright, we're going to add 1. Dark Beast is going to attack. We'll discard a Reinforced Suit, a Energy, and a Ghost Spider, and be very sad to see Ghost Spider go, but that's fine. We're getting attacked for 5. We're getting attacked for 5. I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to defend? I don't think I want to defend. I'm going to defend. So we'll take 2 damage. 1, 2. Our encounter card is Under Fire. Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Sinister Strike. I'm going to place 1. We're going to discard 1, 2, 3. We've lost 2 of our doubles now. Taking 3, 4, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we've got a Reaper. Reaper comes in. He's a 1/2/4. When he attacks you, if you have at least 2 mental resources in your hand, stun, 4 mental, exhaust your identity. Brutal. I like Nick Fury a lot. Hone Technique with his watch. Yes. Full body charge. Dude, yeah. Hone Technique Nick is great because he generates the double or the mental resources needed to pay for that kicker. Yeah. Hone Technique Nick is a fun time. Yeah. That's cool. Do you have a Discord? Yes. Actually, Nightbot just popped it up in the chat. So that's the Discord link right there. Good timing, Nightbot. Thank you. Oh yeah, with Nightcrawler not exhausting. Nice. Alrighty, I think we're in a little bit of trouble again. I think I need to get a blocker out. I think we'll go Spider-Man. And we can Spider-Man chump for Dark Beast. Rapid response him back in. It's just sad that we can't. I think we're going to hold on to Warrior the Great Web. Or do we hold on to Finesse? I think we hold Finesse. Yeah, so Warrior, Scarlet Spider team training will play Hobie. Hobie will thwart for 2 here. Gonna take 2 damage. We have a Finesse in our hand, and we're gonna stand up. Gotta get going, but be listening on your headphones. Sweet. Have a good one. We have 4 health. What happened? Oh yeah, we got attacked like crazy. We got Containment Immunity, which is gonna be huge for that 4 health. We got a Self-Propelled Glide, a Spider-Man Peter Parker, and a Captain Marvel. Alrighty, let's go 1. Dark Beast is going to attack. We're gonna lose Scarlet Spider here. Or Spider UK. Ready for action? Oh, we didn't. Look at that. That's kind of exciting. We'll block with Hobie. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. Hobie leaves play. We'll draw a card from Web of Life and Destiny, which is a genius. When Hobie leaves play, we'll discard 1, 2, 3, and deal 4 damage to Dark Beast. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to choose to trigger Rapid Response to bring Hobie back into play with 1 damage. And then when the Reaper attacks, we have 4. So we have to exhaust here. That's very sad. That's really, really sad. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Reaper attacks. Take out Hobie again. And we are stunned. But we have Night Nurse. Which I probably should have been using Night Nurse, actually, to heal myself. When he leaves play, we're going to draw into a Spider UK. There it is. And we're going to discard. Oh, there's a forearm. A 5. 6 damage with Hobie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. Love hitting that forearm with Hobie. That's sick. Encounter card is a Master Plan. We'll discard until we get a Side Scheme. Got Time Travel Shenanigans. Has one of those nasty acceleration icons. When defeated, the player defeats the scheme, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a card from the same encounter set as the setting environment and reveals the just discarded card. What's up, chicken? Alrighty. Well, Reaper hurt. Let's go Finesse and a Genius to play Spider UK. That's going to give us at least 1 here. Let's use the Night Nurse to remove the stun and heal us for 1. Let's use Spider-Man and Captain Marvel to play another copy of Finesse. Then Finesse and Self-Propelled Glide can play Containment Immunity. We'll heal 3 damage, 1, 2, 3, and give her a tough status card. Alrighty. Let's stand up. A little concerned about threat. Got energy shield, call for backup, energy shield, and counter card. Call for backup is nice here. Heck yeah, I just joined it. Welcome. I'm conflicted with Dark Beast. I like him straightforward villain, but he's hard to play. He can be mean. I think like Dark Beast, I initially thought he was gonna be like a straightforward, easy brawl, and Dark Beast is mean. His evil geniuses are brutal. Because he has, I think, 2 extra activations in the deck. And it's very mean. Ah. Alrighty. We got 3. Ready for action is nice. And a self-propelled glide. Cool. So let's go up to 5 here. Dark Beast is going to attack. We will discard a Reinforced Suit, Venom Blast, and a Ready for Action. Excited to see the Reinforced Suit go. We're going to take it. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, which will knock our tough status card. We have just 3 mental resources, so all we have to do is stun our identity, which is fine because we have the Night Nurse. And then Spider UK is going to defend the Reaper. We have 1, 2 to deal 2 damage. Back to it, and we will take 2 damage. Okay. 2 encounter cards. First one being Evil Genius. Dark Beast attacks you. Give him an additional boost card for this attack. So he attacks. We're going to discard an Ops Room, Reinforced Suit, yikes, and a Warrior. We're at 8 health. Oh, we're at 8. We're going to go 3, 2 boost cards. Do we defend this? Or do we take... I think we're going to have to take this. 3. After this activation, put 1, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second card is Cruel Experiment. The attached minion gets +2 hit points and gains guard. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you reveal a minion. Attach this card to the minion. Oh, shoot. Velociraptor is going to Quick Strike. And Quick Striking for... I think Quick Strike goes off first. We're just going to... Does Quick Strike go off first or does Cruel Experiment go off first? Force Interrupt. When he attacks, we're going to discard the top card of our deck. He gets +1. There goes another option. Jeez. So that's going to be 3, so we have to defend here. We'll take 2. 1, 2. Brutal. Wow. I think we lose this game. I don't think we can win this game right now. We have to flip down. Oof. It is time to Hydrate Trap it. I did add Warrior, yeah. I just keep discarding it with Savage Land. Oof. Combining with Sauron, dinosaur theme. Then you can go temporal too for more dinosaurs. You have a second job cleaning apartments for rental in your complex. No trap. Oh, nice. Let's go Night Nurse to remove stun and heal 1. Throw energy shield here. Gives us +1. Oh, I had +1, so I actually should be 1 higher. Because I played the card last time. Energy shield there. Let's go Finesse to play a Ready for Action, which will give us a blue to give Spider UK a tough. We'll go Finesse to play a Call for Backup, which we're not touching right now. And then we will Energy Shield for a Self-Propelled Glide to Ready Spider-Woman. We're going to attack and take Reaper out. Have we seen our Dark Designs? We've seen 1. Oh, okay. So we've seen both of our Dark Designs, so that's nice at least. So we have a defense. We'll probably defend here for the Velociraptor. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. Let's stand up. We've got team training, inconceivable, containment immunity, okay, cross the Spider-Verse, and an inconspicuous. It's a lot of threat removal right there. Very happy with that. Ooh, Spider-Man with quick quip and whip whip. Yes. Nice. That sounds really fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to add 2. We're going to discard all of our fun cards. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We're going to defend with Spider UK. When we defend, we're going to deal 2 damage to Dark Beast. 1, 2. He's attacking for 3. After this activation, put a counter. Knock our tough. And then the Velociraptor is going to attack us for 2, 3. We will defend for 3, so we do not die. Then our encounter card. Land out of time. If the Savage Land is in play, resolve its special ability and take 1 indirect damage for each resource icon on the discarded cards. 1, 2, 3. So 3 indirect damage. And we lose a Coin Carrier and a Pheromones. We could have really used a Pheromones right now. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I can prevent that with the energy shield, but I think we need... I need to play these cards. So, yeah. Coulson Rapid response. Sick. Such a fun combo. Okay. Finesse will play Inconspicuous. We're going to get to remove 3 threat from among schemes in play. We're going to take this down to 4. We're going to use Finesse and Across the Spider-Verse to play Containment Immunity to heal 1, 2, 3. Give myself a tough status card. We're going to go Inconspicuous again. Do I hit a call for backup here? I could go Captain Marvel. I think I do. I think I hit a call for backup. I think normally I could go Scarlet. Let's just hit the call for backup. Whatever I bring in, we'll be able to thwart. Madam Web could be kind of interesting. I don't want to do that necessarily. Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider could grab us Pheromones. Do we not have Pheromones? Where's... Oh, Pheromones. I think we're going to go Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider, Velociraptor. Yes, Ghost Spider is going to come in. We can punch for 2 here, and then Spider UK can defend on the interrupt and take it out. Because now we have 3 Web Warriors. What's up, Epic Beowulf? Right now we're playing Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman with a Spider UK, kind of trying to keep Spider-Man UK alive and use him for all of our defending. Ghost Spider will punch for 2 here. Boom. Okay. Okay. We're standing up. We got Scarlet Spider. That's nice to see. Containment Immunity is nice to see. Triskelion is nice. Otto, not bad. And a Peter Parker. Intriguing. Let's go 2 here. Dark Beast is going to attack. We'll discard a Pheromones. Haha! Um, we're just going to take it. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, which will knock our tough. And then Velociraptor will attack for 3, but we will defend with Spider UK. As the interrupt, we have 1, 2, 3, so we'll deal 3 damage before the attack goes off to take out Velociraptor. Sweet. Then our encounter card, Nowhere is Safe. We get our Nemesis minion. And we're going to shuffle this into a tiny, tiny deck. So that's fun. We're shuffling 3 cards into a deck of 3. How would you recommend teaching someone deck building? I have so many optimal cards in my memory for choices, but I want to give my girlfriend more freedom. The way that I started is I just started copying from Marvel CDB and then tweaking and altering stuff. Especially if you have, well, I guess now because the game is so old, what you can do is go into like CDB, look up old decks that are like highly popular, and then modify them with new cards and like learn how to build decks that way. That's what I would suggest. Pheromones, the thing of the new leader treachery. Yikes. Viper, when the Viper is engaged with us, our hand size is reduced by 1, which is sad. Okay. Let's use a Finesse to play a Triskelion. It's going to give us a blue. Let's use Scarlet Spider and Spider-Man to play Auto. When we play Auto from our hand, we will ready Finesse. That has 3 on it. And then we will use Finesse to play Contaminant Immunity to heal for 1, 2, 3 and give us a green. Okay. Ghost Spider will punch here for 2. Spider-Woman will thwart down the Viper's ambition. Get rid of that. And then Spider-Man will thwart 1 here for damage. Am happy with that. Stand up. We only have a 4 hand size, which is sad. We got Pheromones. Let's go. That's big. Energy. Med Team. Ooh, Strength. Let's go. That's our hand size, but I could not be a happier boy. Love it. We're at 5, so we're going to go to 7. Dark Beast is going to attack. We will discard Genius, Madam Web, and a Render Medical Aid, which will give us an encounter card. Yikes. Oh, yeah. The Nemesis set, and especially when it's a really rough Nemesis, and you're just like, no. She picked X-23 for our campaign. I asked her to pick a card she would like to build around. She picked that card that boosts attack until the end of the phase. Nice. That's fun. That's a good way to do it. I do think it's like the best way is probably just to like sit there and help the person that you're trying to teach deck building. Okay. Viper, we will defend and take the Viper out before the Viper does anything to us. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being Hydra Regular in Sight 1. Go up to 8. And then we've got Hail Hydra. Each Hydra minion engaged with the hero attacks that hero. Alrighty, so we got a attack of 2. We will block with Auto. Auto leaves play. We get to draw into a rapid response. Cool. Oh yeah, that's a really good point, Chicken. We should defeat that time traveling shenanigans. Nice. Alrighty then. Let's have Ghost Spider go ahead and knock out the regular. Let's have Strength and Finesse pay for a Med Team. We'll immediately use one of the copies or one of the things on Med Team to heal Spider UK. Then we've got, that's a green. Then we've got Pheromones. Yeah, we'll use energy to pay for Pheromones to Give us a blue here. It's going to stun and confuse Dark Beast. How many cards do we have? We have another round to take out time traveling. So we'll thwart for 3 here. I just need to keep that as low as possible. We do have a rapid response. I think I'm going to keep rapid response. Yeah. All right, let's stand up. Yeah. Ready for action, beautiful. Inconceivable. Spider-Man, Hobie, and a reinforced suit. Love to see it. We got 7 here. Dark Beast is stunned. Our encounter card is a Hydra regular to take us up to 8. Honestly, the most innocuous we could have done. Love it. Okay. Let's have some fun. Something I learned, though, is a lot of people forget that Psychic event requires a Psychic upgrade. Yep. Yeah. Didn't help that the first game of that campaign, her Honey Badger was on the bottom of her deck. No, sad. That's always such a feel bad situation. Okay. Finesse will play a Inconspicuous. That's going to give us 1 here. We're going to go 2, 3. We'll discard until we get a Savage Land card. Beautiful. We deck out, so we'll just keep that acceleration icon there. Okay. I think there's a world in which we use Ghost Spider to take out the regular. Taking out Ghost Spider, drawing us a card, plus... I think that is actually what we're going to do, because then Ghost Spider leaves play, we draw a card, and we also go get to grab a event, which we would probably grab Inconspicuous just to help with thwarting a little bit. Okay. So let's use a Finesse to play a Ready for Action to give Spider UK a tough. Spider-Man Hobie will play a Reinforced Suit onto UK. I think at this point we can save our med team counters. Ghost Spider will go ahead and take out the regular. We're going to go find... It could be... I mean, honestly, we could grab Pheromones. I don't think... we'll just grab Pheromones later. I'll just grab Inconspicuous. It has to be an identity-specific card, unfortunately. Now that you have played more games of Falcon Winter Soldier, what are your quick thoughts? Winter Soldier is really strong. Just right out the gate, he's a very, very solid true solo hero. Falcon is slower to set up, but stronger than I initially thought. Web of Life and Destiny will draw us into a Reinforced Suit. We played a blue card. We've got Reinforced Suit to play Inconspicuous. Spider-Woman will thwart for 3 as well, taking us down to 1. I'm going to flip into Alter. We'll go Jessica Drews. Got Team Training, Self-Propelled, Captain Marvel, and an Energy Shield. We'll take the Energy Shield. Who has more setup, Falcon or the Magneto hero? I would say Falcon. Yeah. I think Falcon... I think Magneto, they probably have about the same amount of things they can set up, but I think Magneto is more effective quicker than Falcon is. We'll toss these. I may hang on to Rapid Response, but I feel like I just need to build. So let's stand up. Rapid Response kind of does build. I don't think I need it, though. We'll draw into a Spider-Man Peter. An Ops Room, there we go. Another Ops Room, there we go. Venom Blast, Captain Marvel, and a Containment Immunity. Let's go up to 3. Let's be really confused here. Then our encounter card, Evil Genius. He's going to scheme, and he's going to get a tough. So he's going to scheme for 3, 4, 5. Just like that, we are back to almost scheming out. I never ditch the attachments. I just never ditch them. I don't want to exhaust my hero. I also I hate the Savage Land. Like if it was whatever Genosha, is that the one where it deals 1 damage to your hero? I would be way more open to doing that. But I just feel like I keep discarding all the cards I need. With Falcon, you just want to make sure you add more events than you normally would. He scales fine with the cards in his hero kit. You just need to make sure you have enough tempo for early game. Yeah, interesting. I have found that I really like him in Perfect Defense, but Perfect Defense is slower than Falcon is, which is a problem. Just like a Drew's Apartment, we got Scarlet Spider, Team Training, Self-Propelled Glide, Reinforced Suit, and a Quinn Carrier. I guess we'll take Spider? No, we'll take Team Training. We're taking Team Training because that's a blue card that we can play, and we have a lot of green already. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. It's going to be a +2. We'll flip up to Spider-Woman. Finesse will play an Ops Room. Spider-Man and Venom Blast will play a Team Training. That's blue and green. You know what? Actually, instead of Team Training, we're going to use Team Training, Ops Room, Containment Immunity to play Captain Marvel. Marvel will thwart for 2 here. I don't have a blue. Takes that down to 6. We'll draw into a Self-Propelled Glide, which we cannot play. Got 1 damage here. Spider-Woman will thwart for 2 to take it down to 4. Scarlet Spider, Spider-Man is easily in my top 3 combos. That's fun. Add Med Team. Oh, we played 1 Ops Room. Do we want more Ops Rooms? We'll get more Ops Rooms onto the table, but I think I need some tempo right now. Let's stand up. I mainly need to just be okay with that thwart. Got Self-Propelled Glide. I'm gonna toss it. We've got a Reinforced Suit, a Pheromones, that's huge, a Quinn Carrier, Ops Room, and a Scarlet Spider. Let's place 2. Dark Beast is going to attack. We will discard a Web, ready for action, and a Glide. We'll defend with Spider UK, which will knock the tough, and then the 2 here will knock the tough off of him. Counter card, the Viper's Ambition is back. Dum Dum Maria, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Plus, we just got Target Spider and we just got Field Agent. Or, well, we've had Field Agent, but we just got Target Spider. Did we get another? No, I'm thinking of Shield Sidearm. Ops Room is what I'm thinking. Other shield supports that you can bring 3 of and easily get them into play. I think those are being really good. Winter Soldier is better on aggression, but what do you put for the other aspects? I have not played him in pool, so I don't really know. I enjoyed him in protection with Change of Fortune. That was a lot of fun with his metal arm. I don't know if that's his best. I think probably Justice is pretty good. Actually, no, Leadership. Leadership is really good with Squared Off. What was the Winter Soldier Justice build? Everything is better in leadership. Now we're talking. All righty then. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and finesse pheromones. Okay, so that's nice. Captain Marvel will thwart 2 here. Draw us into a self-propelled glide. Okay. I'm going to hold on to Quinn Carrier. I'm going to go self-propelled glide, option room, reinforced suit to play Scarlet Spider. It's going to be my green card. And then we're going to thwart 3 off Viper's Ambition. Go there. Feels like we are like decently set up. I think Peter would be nice. Warrior of the Great Web would be nice. Or not Warrior. Yeah, Warrior of the Great Web. Let's hang on to Quinn Carrier. Hey, look at that. Containment immunity. Okay. Venom Blast. And a Genius. 2/4/5. We've got 2. We're stunned. Our encounter card is Village Under Attack. When defeated, each player resolves the special ability on the setting environment. It comes in with 3. Aggressive Justice. Love it. Infiltration is really good for Winter Soldier. Yeah. The attack stuff to kill and then remove threat. Oh, cool. Yeah. Player side schemes give me more targets to remove threat. Yeah, he loves player side schemes. He's so good at player side schemes. It's insane. I love specialized training with him. Like, just 5 threat is super easy to remove for him, especially if you're like minion summoning and able to like just trigger it off of that. And then he gets to draw a card every time he attacks. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. For me, I see the pool aspect as a way to enhance the hero cards. Safe pool, so all Winter Soldier has a good kit. Oh, okay, yeah. Starting the Red Skull Botch. Which hero should I use besides the hero in the box? Are you looking for fun? Are you looking for thematic? Iron Thresher. Alrighty. Let's start out with... It's Med Team Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel will thwart 2. Oh, nope. There's a... Here. Okay, we'll thwart 2 here. We'll draw into a Render Medical Aid. Sweet. Let's play a Render Medical Aid. Gonna be a green card. Genius and a Venom Blast will play a Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier will play Warrior of the Great Web. Comes in with 3. Just played one of these. That's annoying. I guess we'll go Scarlet Spider to thwart the last one here. We'll discard Ready for Action and Across the Spider-Verse, and that'll duck us out. And Spider-Woman will thwart 2 off the main. Fun. Ooh, okay. Do you have all of the heroes, or are you limited to Red Skull and before? And also, are you playing true solo, or are you playing with more than one hero? This is fun. Alrighty. Containment immunity is in our hand. I'm gonna toss it. I don't need it. Oh wait. Oh shoot. Actually, finesse will play containment immunity. Well, 1, 2, 3, and get a tough. That was nice. Sick. All right. Let's stand up. Ops Room, Rapid Response, Across the Spider-Verse, Pheromones, Reinforce Suit 2, 4, 5. I think I'm playing this Ops Room. Trap it. Don't worry. We got 2 here. Dark Beast is going to attack. We will discard a Pheromones, Ghost Spider, and a Reinforced Suit. Spider UK is 5, 7. Energy Shields. Scarlet Spider. Let's defend with Spider UK. So first we deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. And we're going to take 3, 4, 5 damage. We're going to use Ops Room to go down to 4 damage, and we're going to remove a threat from Render Medical Aid. Yeah. That's 4. We've got Finesse for Energy Shield to go down to 2. We'll take 2 damage. Okay. 2 encounter cards. It is time to hydrate. Thank you. First card being Hydra Regular. Go up to 7. Next up, Land Out of Time. Savage Land is in play. Resolve its special ability. Take 1 indirect damage. 1, 2, 3. So 3 indirect damage. I'll knock the tough. Okay. We've got Quinn Carrier and a Reinforced Suit to play the Ops Room. That turns that on. Captain Marvel will go ahead and take out the regular, which will draw us in Madam Web. We have Peter. No, we have Ghost Spider, though. Spider-Woman will go ahead and thwart Render Medical Aid, which will heal 2 from everybody. Rapid Response Madam Web will play Across the Spider-Verse to bring in, I think, Ghost Spider? No, we'll bring in... Yeah, we'll bring in Ghost Spider. That's that 4th ally slot right there. We'll thwart for 1 here. We'll stand up. We're going to hang on to Pheromones. We may just pitch it, actually. We're going to hang on to it. There's a lot of extra schemes in there. Hang on to Pheromones. We've got Self-Propelled Glide, ready for action, Ops Room, and an Energy 2, 4, 5. And there's that. We're at 6. We're going up to 8. That's a little scary. We are confused, though, so we're good. Bryce, a lot of content creators were down on Marvel Champions. Oh, it is a... I was thinking of the... Sorry, I just read Leroy's. I can heal a max of 5. So 2, 4, 5. Cool. Sorry about that. Thank you. A lot of content creators were down on Marvel Champions after they announced the new direction they were going. Do you think Civil War will help bring back some goodwill with the community? I've seen it fracture the community even further, even though like the PvP is just not a... I think it's a really interesting idea, but it's not the full thing of the box. They've also announced that it's like a bonus wave, so I don't necessarily think that, like, I don't know. just like a lot of the comments that I've been seeing, everyone's like, "I'm skipping this. I hate that they're doing this. This is dumb." I like it a lot. I think it's fun. Caleb has put so much design into this game, and he's come out and said like this is something that he's wanted to do for a long time. And so being able to do that, I think one is just like really cool for him to be able to do, especially for like the last thing that he's designing for Marvel Champions. He may come back in the future, but I really like it. I hope that it brings it together, but I'm guessing that it will not. I think the rotation still is a bad taste in in everyone's mouth, and that's where I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah. You have a full collection, but I've been playing from release orders, so just heroes released before Red Skull. Play both solo or two-handed. If you have two heroes in mind, that'd be great. Okay, cool. Ant-Man and Wasp is really fun to play together. Um, Trying to think of that actually maybe after Red Skull. Now that I'm thinking about it, who are the heroes in Wave Zero? I don't actually remember. Who are those heroes? Was that the Strange Wave? Was that Ant Man and that may have been Ant Man and them? Yeah, it was the Avengers, but we got like three waves of Avengers. I came in at Galaxies, and so everything before Galaxies is one wave to me. I haven't distinguished those. Cap, Thor, Doc, Black Widow, and Hulk. Sick. Thank you so very much. Miss Marvel. Ooh, Miss Marvel is a ton of fun. Um, Thor, I would play more when you have more cards. Um, because Thor's gotten really, really good. I would say, I think Captain America. Hmm. Captain America and Widow could be a lot of fun, I think. That would be fun. Yeah. I think I would go Captain America, Black Widow, or I think Captain America, Black Widow. I would go Justice Cap, Protection Widow. Yeah. If you wanted aspects, those would be a lot of fun. Justice Cap, Protection Widow. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, going back to the PvP, even if you don't like PvP, the new villains look really cool. Um, I think it's fun. I think people, I don't know, people enjoy complaining about things. That's kind of what I've learned. Um, but yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. I think the rotation. I saw someone comment. I think rotation does make a lot of sense for a PvP, but I would have much rather than them just say like, okay, if we are going to fully support this PvP mode, I would say that the rotation only applies to PvP. Yeah. What are we at? We're adding threat. Go up to 8. Dark Beast is going to attack. Do we defend with UK again? Yeah, we'll defend with UK. Oh, that's gonna knock Dark Beast into the Shadow Realm. That's kind of fun. Um. Okay, actually, first we discard Venom Blast. Ready for action. I feel like we've discarded all of our ready for actions basically. We have one in our hand, so that's not true. But still, yeah, we'll defend with UK. That's gonna knock Dark Beast into stage 3. He's gonna come in with 22 health. And then we're gonna reveal a random set aside. Where did I put him? Got blue area of the moon and Genosha. Blue is going to be even. Genosha will be odd. So we got blue area of the moon. which is deal 1 damage to your identity, which is honestly perfect. That's the one we wanted right there. Okay. So now he is attacking for 3 plus a boost. Oh, it's plus 4. Yikes. Okay, so that's 7. How much health do we have left? Shoot. Okay, so Spider UK. We defended, so we're gonna ops room. So we're down to 5. Remove 2 threat here. Down to 5 additional damage. Let's go finesse to prevent 2 of that damage with an energy shield. And then we're gonna throw 3 damage onto Scarlet Spider. Cool. Okay. Nice. Well, that's scary. Encounter card is a samurai. After he attacks, we can either place a charge counter here, take damage, or discard a card that is higher. Alrighty. That was fun. Let's go Quinn Carrier for a ready for action. We'll give Spider UK a tough status card. Captain Marvel will go ahead and thwart 2 here. We'll draw into a inconspicuous. That's nice. I played a blue. Let's go energy to play Ops Room. Get another copy of Ops Room onto the table. That's going to be a green. We've got Ghost Spider. He no longer has Retaliate, so that's nice. Ghost Spider will... Oh, each minion gains guard. That's good to know. Ghost Spider will thwart 3 here. We've got a Pheromones to play Inconspicuous to remove 3. That's going to be a 1 there. Scarlet Spider will attack, deal 1 damage here. That's going to knock Scarlet Spider out. We will get to draw a card into a Genius. Spider Woman will attack for 4 to take out Sidearm. And then we will self-propel glide to stand up and attack Dark Beast for 1, 2, 3, 4. I think my first play of Civil War box is going to be Deadpool, so I can Deadpool kills the Marvel. Nice. I forgot the guard a lot. Yeah, I always forget that too. Alrighty. Let's stand up. Captain Marvel needs a damage. Ghost Spider needs a damage. Alright, let's stand up. I don't think I want to take Ghost Spider out right now, mainly because my deck is pretty small. So we got another ready for action, a team training, Venom Blast, Spider-Man, and a strength. I'm gonna add 2 threats to the main. Dark Beast is going to attack. We'll take a damage. Boom. And then we will defend with Spider UK for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's hitting us for 3, 4, 5. That's going to knock the tough. All right, counter card. Manta. Teamwork Imperial Guard. When revealed, you are stunned. If you're already stunned, resolve the special ability on the setting. All right, so we are stunned. Okay, let's go and do it. All right, let's use Night Nurse to remove the stun and heal the 1 damage that we have. Captain Marvel. Can I just Venom Blast this thing? Probably, right? Let's just Venom Blast Manta. Take that out. We played an aggression card. Captain Marvel will go ahead and punch Dark Beast for 1, 2. We'll draw into a Spider-Man auto. Cool. Finesse will play Ready for Action to give Spider UK a tough. That's a blue. Quinn Carrier and Spider-Man Peter will play Auto, which will ready Finesse. Finesse will play Team Training. We got Auto attacking here for 1-2. And Ghost Spider will attack for 2. 1-2, because now we have more health. Woo! And, yep. We'll attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. Should not last too much longer. We've got a Energy Shield, a Inconspicuous, and Encounter card. The other thing that Savage Land does is you just run through your deck so fast. Like, we've resolved so many additional encounter cards. Also, we're at an hour 40. This game has taken forever. It doesn't feel like it's taken forever, at least for me. It feels like, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Containment, Immunity, Self-Propelled Glide, and a Venom Blast. Let's throw 2 threat here. Dark Beast is going to attack. We will take a damage to our identity. Spider-Man UK will block. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is game. It takes a little bit of time to set up. I like it though. I think it's a fun little combo. Spider UK, Energy Shield, Ops Room. Really fun stuff. Thanks to Olaps for being one. Thank you for being a member. I really do appreciate it. And then also, this was a really cool team up. I think Energy Shield and Finesse was a combo that I hadn't seen before, which I thought was a lot of fun. Ops Room with the Spider UK, just being able to defend and have him out there and just 4 damage every defend is great for minions. It's great for villain damage as well. And so it's just sick. Really cool stuff. Savage Land plus Dark Beast Esprit is usually 30 minutes plus, especially with protection in there. Very true. Energy Shield is really good. I really like it with Finesse too. I enjoyed this deck a lot. I enjoyed this deck. I like the weird combos that you can get with like Spider UK. That's just a really fun play style for me. I just really enjoy that. So cool stuff. Alrighty, we're gonna go Venom next. We've got a Venom deck built out. So we're gonna play Venom, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to play a Falcon game. Energy Shield is bonker with Bishop and Captain Mar. Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's a lot of fun. It's also really good with Iron Man. 0 cost +1 hand size. Just builds so fast. I really like the Ops Room. I really like Ops Room. Just straight up, I really like Ops Room. But I really like Ops Room with allies defending. That's a fun little combo right there.